Hey guys, it's Kamilla Lanae, and I thank you so much for clicking this video. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please hit that red button down below. Let's get straight into the video. Do you have what it takes to be an actor? That is a big, important question that you need to ask yourself. And seriously, that is something that you need to ask yourself before you go into saying, I want to act. Do you have what it takes to be an actor? Do you want to be an actor? Is that what you really want to do? Please ask yourself that. Please. Now, the first thing you need to act, well, not ask yourself, but the first thing you need to know if you know, I'm getting tongue twisted and everything. Patience. Patience is the number one thing. If you don't have patience, then you might not have what it takes to be an actor. And I'm just being 100% honest. You have to have patience. Patience is like the number one key that you need as an actor. And I'm going to give you some reasons on why. For one, training. Training as an actor. That takes so much time. So much. Training as an actor. That takes so much time. So much time. Before you get your first job, that might take so much time. To be honest, it might take years. You just have to have patience. If you want to be an actor, you have to have patience. That is the number one thing. You cannot go into this industry rushing it and thinking everything is going to happen overnight, think everything is going to happen in a week, think everything is going to happen in a month. You have to give it time. You have to have patience. You have to have the knowledge. You have to have the experience. And you know, these big time actors, they had years and years, maybe even decades of experience before they even got jobs. Might not have been decades before they got a job, but before they landed on those big companies in Hollywood that everybody want to go to, right? And productions, you want to work on those productions. That takes time, and time takes patience. Okay, so hear me out on this. You got to be patient. You have to. You just definitely have to have confidence. You definitely have to have confidence. If you don't have confidence, you shouldn't be an actor. Because you have to have confidence. You have to. That's just like a must. You have to have confidence. You can't be scared to speak in front of people. You can't be scared to act in front of people. You can't be scared to read a line. You can't be scared to introduce yourself to the cast or the crew. You can't be scared. You have to have confidence. You have to know that you are good at what you do. You have to know that you are a good actor. You have to. You have to have confidence. That's just like, you have to. Now, you have to know that acting is not an easy job. It can be difficult. It can be really hard. And you have to know that before you start acting. Because if you think acting is super easy and no difficulties at all and no type of problems, then you probably don't know everything dealing with acting. And you should probably, get some knowledge on that. Because acting can be difficult. Acting can be hard. But you have to know that it's not... what you're about to step into is not an easy process. It's a lot of steps that you have to do to make it all the way up there. You want to make sure you enjoy it. You have to enjoy it. You have to like it. You have to love, enjoy acting. Acting is not a job that you have to do. Acting is a job that you want to do. And since you want to do it, you have to make sure you want to do it. You have to make sure you like it. You have to make sure this is something that you love. Because acting is not a 9-to-5 any job that anybody can get. Acting is something that takes dedication and hard work and something that someone really loves to do. So if you want to do acting, make sure this is something that you love, that you're going to enjoy, and that you are really going to work hard for. Make sure you love it, you like it, you enjoy it. You have to. Know that you're willing to work. This acting takes time, it takes effort, it's a lot, okay? You have to make sure that you're willing to do the work to get that work. You have to make sure you're willing to train, take all these classes. You might have to travel here and there, probably almost all the time. You have to know you want to do this work. Because it is going to be work. And sometimes it might get tiring. Sometimes it might seem like a lot. Sometimes it might seem like a load on you. But That's acting, and you have to know what you're getting yourself into. Now, before you even start acting, you're going to have to get up so much training, so much training. You need a lot of training when it comes to acting. Acting is, when I see a lot of actors, I am happy for everyone that acts, because acting is can be difficult, like I said. And when I see actors that's doing really, really good, has so much training under their belt, like so much training where it's just like, wow, so much training under their belt, have, jobs here and there. Like some people I signed, they might not even have jobs, but they have so much training. That's good. I'm happy for you. As long as you have that knowledge and you understand all of that, that is good. So now it's time to get you some work, some paid jobs, so you can start taking all that knowledge, putting it to work. Now, I keep saying knowledge about acting. You want to make sure you have knowledge dealing with acting, because acting is like a whole nother field of acting. You need the knowledge of acting. You have to know all the things you can know about acting. Look up things, look into things, look into companies, look into people, look into managers, look into coaches, look into whatever dealing with acting. Look into the union if you have to. Know as much knowledge as possible when it comes to acting. You have to have all that knowledge before you even start it, because you want to make sure this is something you want to do. Make sure you have all that knowledge, all of it, as much as you can put in your brain. Back to that confidence point, you want to make sure you're comfortable working with a lot of people. You're comfortable working around a lot of people. You might have to do a small commercial where it's just you and maybe one other person, but the crew is about 20 of them back there, and they're all just staring at you while you're acting. You have to make sure you're comfortable with that, because sometimes, even though it might be a small set, meaning it might not be that many characters, but they might have a big handful of crew. So you want to make sure you're not afraid. Like I said, you're not afraid to act. You're not nervous. You're not scared. You want to be comfortable. You want to be confident. Okay? You have to be. Because if not, acting is not for you. Because trust me, it's going to be a good amount of people staring at you while you acting. But you cannot focus on it. You focus on whatever you have to focus on in that scene. But there's going to be a whole bunch of people watching you. So you have to make sure you're okay with that and you don't care, and you're like, acting is fun and awesome. I love it. So, oh well, let 3,050 billion people look at me, whatever. You have to love it. Do you have what it takes to be an actor? You want to make sure you can bring all characters and any characters to life. Bring their emotions to life. You want to know that, listen, I can act the crap out of this character. You want everyone to feel those emotions. You want everybody to feel that character and understand where that character is coming from. That is what an actor. That is, if you have that, you have what it takes to be an actor. You have to know, understand, and feel the character 100%. When you're acting, you cannot be yourself. You have to be that character 101% of the time. Okay? 101% of the time. You cannot be yourself. You have to be that character. You have to understand that character. You have to read those lines to feel where that character is coming from and feel what that character, why that character is saying it. Ask questions about those lines to yourself, and just, you have to feel it. Feel it. And if you can do that, I believe you have what it takes to be an actor. Now, you have to be an amazing, talented, excellent, great actor. Okay? If you feel like you can be an amazing, talented, great, excellent actor, then I'm pretty sure you're going to be an amazing, talented, great actor. Excellent, whatever I just said. But you have to know you have what it takes. And it's not just, yes, it's a lot of these steps that I told you, but you have to believe in yourself as well. You have to know that you have what it takes to be an actor. You have to believe in yourself. You have to know that. Because if you don't, then you might have little doubts in your head and you might not do good. So make sure you believe that you have what it takes to be an actor, because that is a very important thing as well. So please follow all of my tips, understand all of my tips, hear where I'm coming from with all these tips, and believe in yourself as well. And if so, start acting. Love you guys. Peace.